Hey, how's it going? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome to Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD. Today we will be playing the open campaign alpha. I'll leave a link down below in the description if you guys want to check it out. But yes, the campaign has finally been released for 1212 and I thought what better to mark the occasion than go ahead and dive into a campaign. I think it'll be a ton of fun and we're not going to make ourselves like a long target campaign. This is only going to be like 5 episodes max in this series, but it should still be really fun. And maybe if the series does do really well, I'll continue on and try and extend our goal. But we're going to go into this campaign with a few goals in mind, and once we complete them, we'll move on to something else to keep it nice and fresh and exciting. So I thought what would be really fun is if we go ahead and basically try and form the Byzantine Empire. I think that would be a ton of fun. There's a handful of factions that can do it in the game, and we'll just kind of go from there. We'll take Constantinople, we'll move on and try and take more of the Balkans, and basically try and get like a decent holding for ourselves. And obviously you have to be a little bit scary of like the the Sultanate of Rum and other factions, but it should be okay. So there's a few factions that can form the Byzantine Empire, one of them being Epirus. They have probably the hardest start of the 3 that can form it. However, they do get access to some really nice soldiers in the beginning of the game and can take some pretty rich lands. Then we have the Empire of Nicaea. They have basically double, I think 2/3 maybe more of the population of Epirus, so they're pretty strong. They start off with 3 or 4 cities, I think also holding roads as well. So the Empire of Nicaea are obviously very strong. They also start off with the true Belisarius of the Romans. I mean, what's not to love right there? And then finally, the last faction that can form it is Trebizond. And Trebizond are really cool because they actually have access to mercenaries, and no other faction does at the moment. That's something that's going to be added in for everyone else a little bit later. So you can play as these guys as well. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to play the Empire of Nicaea just because I love what this trait is called, basically. I love the idea, the true emperor. Oh, it just sounds awesome. It really does. And I do want us to do other campaigns. I want to play Milan, Venice. I want to play in the HRE and stuff like that. But I'm waiting until naval units come out to play Milan and Venice. And I'm waiting, or not Milan, but maybe like Venice and Genoa until naval units come out for them. And then obviously for HRE, they've got a really awesome HRE script coming out soon. So I want to kind of hold off before diving in and playing that until that script is done as well, just like for the future on the channel. So guys, if you're not subscribed already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. What we're going to do is we're going to play on very hard. We're going to try and make this into a little bit of an interesting campaign. So for our abilities, we do have the Hellenic Renaissance giving us 25% wealth from cultural buildings, which is pretty nice. An extra authority to all characters and agents recruited. Again, that can definitely add up, especially with public order. You also get a nice little boost to traditions +1 unit experience, which is amazing, and also 10% upkeep for professional units. But we do get, Byzantine court intrigue, so everyone's trying to kind of, get the leg up on everyone else, so we get a little bit of minus loyalty. But we'll obviously have to counter that somehow. So let's dive in to the campaign. Let's get this bad boy started, and we will see what the world has to offer for us as we try and form the Byzantine Empire. And that's the amazing thing about the 1212 mod, is that the scripts actually change your faction. So instead of just being the Empire of Nicaea with the Byzantines, with the Byzantine lands, the name will change. I'm pretty sure I'm not sure if the logo changes, like your faction flag. Hopefully it does. We'll have to see. But yeah, it's really cool. So obviously, as always, huge shout out to the entire team here. Like, you guys have absolutely killed it with this. And yeah, guys, if you're playing the mod by yourself right now, go over to their Discord, drop them some love. I'll leave a link to both the mod and also the Discord in the description down below. So yeah, go over, show them some love, and also help them report some bugs. Oh yeah, something they wanted me to mention as well. They are desperately looking for UI artists and 3D modelers who can help make buildings for them. So if you're a UI artist, if you're like a 2D artist, get in contact with them. Also, if you can 3D model basic stuff, also get into contact with them. You don't have to do these elaborate castles or anything like that. But if you can just do like a farmhouse or maybe some fences or something, do get into contact with them. See what you can do, and I'm sure that they can do. They can help you out as long as it's just the small stuff like that would speed up the process of this mod so much. So yeah, if you can even do small things with 3D models and stuff, get into contact with them, see if you can help out, because yeah, it'll be amazing. They have said as well, I think that there's going to be probably a pretty big patch in the early parts of 2020. So again, we shouldn't have to wait too long for this mod to be updated with a big batch as well. So that's awesome. It's just come out literally today, but it's awesome that they're already looking forward to the future and what to add next, which is so awesome. So, sorry, that was kind of a long intro. We've spent about 6 minutes talking there. But, the mod's just come out. There's a lot to talk about. So, war wariness is obviously a thing. I've mentioned this several times. But basically, the war wariness has been revamped so that it affects you if you're losing a war. If you're winning a war, it shouldn't really become an issue. In vanilla, even if you're winning the wars and stuff, it still kind of gives you negatives, which I always thought was so stupid. We don't have to worry about papal influence because we're Orthodox, which is great. So we start off at war with the Latin Empire, obviously looking to reclaim holdings in Constantinople. I think this is probably going to be our first goal, though, taking this city. And we do have an army. Our general, our king, is currently sitting here. Theodosius Durus, sorry. Yeah, he's sitting there. His army is pretty depleted. It's probably because so that you don't go and just rush them for balancing reasons. But that's nice. So we'll probably look to recruit some men in this turn. We have 12 grand in the bank, but not a lot of money every single term. We get access to some hot springs, which will then obviously upgrade into probably like aqueducts this year. Awesome. Love it. We have a large city. So there's two forms of cities in 1212. You have the keep and you have the walled city. So obviously one gives you more money. One's more of a military fortified province, which is obviously very cool. It's kind of very much like medieval too. So yeah, and obviously every city is individual as well. There's no provinces anymore. It's just every city is an individual city. So we have some castles down here. Castle, and then Rhodes is also a castle. So only one city. That probably explains why we're not making a lot of money. So getting some more cash pretty quickly would probably be great. Everywhere around us is Orthodox, so we might not actually need to get this church here. Do we have any spare building slots? We have a sheep herder there. And we have Olive Orchard. So Olive Orchard is nice. And maybe I just have some forts. Okay, what I might do is I might try and convert one of these forts into a city to kick off. Probably this one right here. Oh, I don't know. I like having forts, so it just makes them so much more defensible. Especially like on the borders with the Sultanate of Rum, because they obviously start off with such a large kingdom. Let's do our diplomacy first. So let's see if we can get a non-aggression with the Sultanate of Rum.
I greet you in my master's field.
Do we already have it? Oh, we actually already have non-aggression. That's great then. Okay, no need to worry about that then. Probably get some trade. Definitely trade with Venice. Try it. No, they don't want to. Okay. Yeah, the AI is pretty brutal. And see though we can trade with for now, because what we can always do as well is we can always go ahead and break these when we look to go and kill them. But obviously for now, we're not really planning on doing much else. So nice. Trade with Ansia. That'll give us vision. Sicily we can trade with. Sicily have some really cool events in the game. Because they basically start off with a scripted event going to war with the Holy Roman Emperor, because he's just been excommunicated by the Pope Innocent. Yeah, we'll take that. That trade will pay for itself pretty soon. So this will help boost our income a little bit. Venice doesn't want to. We could pay Venice a little bit of money for trade. Let's see if we'll pay them, because it ends up, after like 10 turns, it ends up paying for itself. No, Venice are pretty anti-trade, I get, with me at least. But it probably doesn't help that I'm Orthodox. Jerusalem, do you want to trade? Probably not, right? Because we're heretics. Epirus, I don't really want to trade with anyone in the Balkans. I mean, Ansia's fine, because Ansia we're probably going to conquer, but they're going to be the last person we conquer in the Balkans. So, yeah, we'll leave that. So I think we just go to some recruitment really quickly. Do we have it? We need to get a barracks probably around here as well. Yeah, getting a barracks somewhere. So obviously population's in the mod as well. So let's take a look. Where do we have the biggest amount of manpower in our empire? So 1,500, 1,500. 8,100. Oh my god. That is insane. That must be growing so fast. Is it just for Bergers? What's the population we need to look at? It's the second one, right? So as you can see, you have what, 5 classes of population. And each of these classes draw from certain stuff. So obviously the nobility itself will go ahead and basically, that'll be where all the knights come from. The burghers, which are kind of like the middle class, which will be where most of your soldiers come from. And then the peasants will be like your militia. So generally, you want to have as many versions as possible. And we have 8,000 in this city, which is just, yeah, insane. So I'm pretty tempted to actually destroy this Orthodox church. I don't know. I kind of feel bad doing it, obviously. We haven't got growth for a while. We'll leave it for now. Sorry, I am taking a while. Let's just recruit up some more men. We'll get some more pikemen. They do take a while, though. What population? They come from the Bergers. Okay. Then we don't get mercenaries. Obviously, they're not in the game yet. Let's just get some militia spearmen. They actually come from the Bergers as well. Let's just pick up some militia spearmen to go along with this. Actually, let's pick up like 2 of them, and then let's get some crossbows in the army. Actually, let's just get some crossbows. 2 turns, and we'll be able to move out. We also have this army as well, as we can actually... Actually, that's probably what we should do, right? Yeah, let's push up our armies, and we'll combine them up into one big go. Because that way...
We hunger for battle.
We'll have a much stronger force to kick this one off. This cavalry as well. Yeah, cataphracts. Oh, that looks amazing. So let's just push over the archers. Probably some more spearmen as well. Okay. The army's looking great now. It will be replenishing in a couple of turns as well, so we'll be able to march. I mean, you can come back. Okay, great. So that's that. Building-wise, I'm going to say screw it and convert this into a town just for more money. Let's do that. It's quite expensive to do, but it's fine. Technology-wise, obviously, you want to go down this route of, like, public order. So, obviously, as well, for those of you who are new to this mod, there will be more technology in. There's 2 more errors they need to add in. It's just not in the game yet. So, just keep that in mind that, obviously, there will be a lot more technology, different errors, obviously, of evolution into early gunpowder and stuff like that. Greek fire. Let's do something like that. That'll be a good way to start off. Any other buildings? We don't have any growth. The olive press would be nice, but I'm fine with that for now. And then roads itself. Yeah, we kind of need food everywhere, and we have a nice amount of food, so... A meat market wouldn't be bad. Sell some meat, get that out there. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine just saving a little bit of money around now, you know. There's no need to spend all my cash immediately. We have some buildings here as well. Is there anything else? Maybe I just do want to... Because I think you get most of your recruitment from these buildings, from the main fort buildings. I'm not actually sure if you get much else. Let's build some military buildings and just have a look, you know. There's no reason not to. And again, I'm tempted to transform this into, like, a city as well, actually. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this into a city. It's a port city, right? That sounds cool. We'll do that. Decisions, obviously, to form the Byzantine Empire. We just need to take Constantinople, which we definitely can do. Yep, that's great. Great. And we can form the Byzantines. Perfect. We'll obviously get onto that. Taxes, we'll go down to, like... Oh, we can't really go down. We don't need the money right now, so we'll go down to this taxes just to help out our public order a little bit. Get our cities to, you know, not be super unhappy, so we don't have to garrison any armies there. Then, obviously, family tree. We'll take a look at that. Oh, my God. We have a massive family tree. That is pretty brutal, actually. Holy crap. Yeah, so let's start putting a few of these guys in. Are you a state? You're just a statesman, right? So... We'll just stick you in like there. Do we have a... You're my general. You can't go in. And then we have some other statesmen. So let's put some people in governorship as well. So let's see. Are these guys any good? Not really for governorship. Not really for governorship. I have to check all of my sons as well. I wish it just showed me like what their stats were here. But it doesn't really show me. So no one really has any amazing beginning traits. Yeah, no one has that great of traits. Besides you. So you have a good research trait. So my brother can definitely go and become a governor, attacker, task. So we've got a merchant here, Leon. Sure, you can go in the city where we're converting to be a dock. Then I'll probably put my other sons into, you know, not, I guess, powerful positions, but you can be the governor of Rhodes. Because this way they'll get more loyalty, I believe, which is obviously pretty important. Yeah, I guess you have a fear ability, so you're actually going to be a good commander. Samuel, you're any good? Cunning? Cunning's not that useful, right? Yeah, not really anything that useful. You guys are fairly loyal. You're not very loyal at all. So yeah, you can go in and be the last governor. Okay, cool. Then we just need to do edicts everywhere really quickly. So everywhere else is really happy. So I guess we're just going to do growth edicts. Because I want to obviously expand these cities basically everywhere. We could obviously do bread and games. I think there is a bread and games religious tolerancy, which is not bad. Or lower taxes, I think it's called. Maybe there isn't a lower taxes. There's levy taxes. Oh, yeah, you go. Empower local rulers. Yeah, which decreases tax we get. But we don't want to do that, really. So let's just do growth literally everywhere. Try and expand some of our cities quickly. And I think we're good to go. Nice. That was kind of a long turn, honestly. That was a lot to kind of take stock of, look at what we can do. Lots of questions to be asked. But don't worry, we'll be getting into a battle. And probably what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to timestamp every single battle down below in the comments. So if you guys just want to skip to the battles, you can do so as well. Or if you guys want to timestamp it to the battles, like for me, and I'll pin the message, you can do that as well. So a lot of people have now secured office, which is great. Our control is pretty good, actually. We have a respectable power growth, which is nice. And now that we're starting to get people into position, we can then give them office when they do eventually go up. So you are a nobody? Yeah, you're just a statesman. I can't give any of my brothers anything quite yet. No one else can take positions in the Senate. So we'll just have, they just need to gain more influence. And when they gain a bit more influence, they will unlock it. So we could march on the city right now. I mean, that garrison isn't very scary. So I'm definitely thinking about it. Oh, why can't we recruit men here? Oh, because it's a castle. Yeah. So we don't necessarily need the military building here. Do we? I wanted to take a look at it, if I'm honest. Town's barracks. Does give you some men. Conatory, crossbowmen, some cavalry, and then that's it. So yeah, I think the castle itself gives you the majority of your recruitment. So just by being a castle, it gives you a ton of recruitment. Yeah, it doesn't give you everything, but it gives you most things. Oh, well, what we can do is we can put this into a market. I think that's a good idea. Also, getting the Jewish sector is also really good because it gives you a load of money, but the trade-off is that you have issues with the Jewish population rising, which can cause some unrest, obviously, but you can normally cancel that out. Artisan Studio is pretty good as well, getting some manufactured goods, but let's actually just build... Yeah, let's actually just grab up the what we had here originally. I know it's kind of stupid that deleted it and now I'm going to get it back, but it's fine, you know. It was always good just to take a look. Out here, though, would be great to build a military base once we get enough growth, and we should hopefully be growing fairly quickly. So yeah, let's build a couple more units here. We'll just get some more swordsmen, maybe, and a couple archers. And we'll just, like, kind of leave this as, like, a garrison force, because this army can then take over the defense of Nicaea. We are also at war. Yeah, I didn't look at that, but we are also at war with Trebizond as well. Would they want to take peace? No. Because we're kind of like having a war for Constantinople right now. And Trebizond are obviously looking for me as well. So we could see some men going through around there. Do we have any access to any agents? We have a priest. Okay. Well, we can definitely whip out this priest. Anywhere else we need him right now? Not really. Everywhere is very orthodox, I would say. And he leveled up as well. So we definitely want to get the spiritual leadership, because that gives plus more public order when he's deployed. Then maybe spread religion as well. Yeah, that seems good. So he'll be very effective at converting people. Nice. So we'll end the turn again. Again, we need to be careful. I need to take Cyzicus as quickly as possible. He probably won't be able to march on Constantinople right away. They actually reinforced it as well. Oh, that's the Latin Empire's king. Nice. We'll definitely look to move in there then if we can. All right, perfect. The army should be... I really kind of need another turn. I don't want to let them build up, though. It's like, I want to try and prevent them, obviously. And obviously, Trebizond is coming in as well. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we're not too worried. We've got some good money in the bank. We're on medium to low taxes. We're gaining a lot of growth in our cities. Holy crap, the growth is insane. We're getting that entire bar. Maybe that's a bit crazy. I don't know. We'll have to, because obviously this is still very much a work in progress mod. You know, this is the first open alpha, so they're going to get a bunch of feedback.
We all look forward to seeing your leaders strangled very, very slowly during the triumphal celebrations.
Venice! Come on, Venice. Why? Oh, and Bulgaria didn't join me as well. What a bunch of cucks. Come on, Venice. What did I ever do to you? Well, I might have to catch this city off guard now. I mean, obviously every settlement in this game is walled now to some extent. So, you know, quick sieges aren't very effective. Pope Innocent III has called the 5th Crusade, and you actually get a really cool event if you're playing as one of the Catholic nations. You actually get like a cool cutscene showing you where the Crusade's going on, kind of like Medieval 2. It's really awesome. My war wariness has increased. Oh no. I guess the war has been quite stagnant, so that's probably why. But our army does fully replenish. We could march on the city, but we would get their boats to reinforce. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this guy onto the border so he can give me some line of sight. And then he's going to deploy here. So he's still affecting this region, but he's deployed here. So that should definitely, yeah, public order in this city is amazing. Army is replenished here, so we'll just move into here to help out again with public order. And everything else is fine, right? Yeah, these two cities are unhappy for now, but it's only a matter of time. Okay, we can push taxes back up now, I think. Because we do need some money. Can't believe they broke their alliance with me. Antioch going to war with the Sultan of Rum. Plaza being done, which is good. Population surplus in Rhodes? Nice. So what do we want here in Rhodes? It does seem like growth is very quick in this game at the moment, which I'm not necessarily a huge fan of. But then again, I guess in other areas it's not. I guess Rhodes is just popping off right now. Yeah, I much prefer slower. You know, it takes a while to build cities. You know, I prefer my cities to kind of be a blank slate, and then I get to build them up myself. From my point of view. We'll wait one more turn. We'll get our it's winter anyway, so we'll wait for winter to be over, and then we'll march on Cyzicus. We've probably been like a very slow doing this, but you know, it's always fine taking your time. They'll probably move their army back inside. Oh no, they moved it to Constantinople. That's perfect for us then. Jerusalem! Oh my god, everyone is declaring war on me. This is not good. We need to build some more men immediately then, and we need to try and take Constantinople ASAP. Mission issue, construct a religious building. It would give me some religious... I don't need religious influence right now at all. So let's march on the city. Our army is fully replenished. We're going to obviously build some siege equipment immediately. And we'll see if they try and reinforce the city. Or what they'll get up to. They can obviously also move on my city here. Try and take it from sea. But that garrison's quite nice. Got some pikemen. That's like the strongest thing. So I think this army just needs to rebuild. Because we could see, obviously... the Crusaders coming over and trying to assault me pretty heavily. So obviously let's get some more men up onto the field. And then probably another unit of archers. Yeah, we can recruit 3 men, so that's all good. City's done next turn, which is great. And our forts over here are fine as well. Okay, cool. Well, we'll continue this siege. We might actually have to probably end up fighting it even with our siege equipment being built. Because sieges in this game are brutal in the early game. Oh, nice. Leon, the governor, leveled up. So we'll get some more money from commerce. And probably some authority. Authority in Attila gives you more public order, so it's a great thing to get. At authority 10, you get 7 public order, which is huge, just from authority, which really helps sort out a lot of your cities. So nice, one of my brothers. Oh yeah, we'll do the officers next turn as well, because I'm sure a lot of people have got enough ranks and or influence, so we can all put them into place. They're going to attack me then, which is actually great for me, because then this is a field battle. It means I can kill the garrison and the army out on the field. I'm very much like, a lot of factions don't start with a super strong army, and I feel like I'm one of them factions that do start with a pretty decent army. Like, this frontline infantry is great. We have pikes, we have decent cavalry at the beginning. Obviously, we're fighting knights, but our cavalry looks just as heavily armored. And you know, their front line is pretty weak. So I'm pretty happy that we're gonna slaughter in this battle. Okay, so I've set up in a pretty basic formation. We've got the archers on the front line, obviously in loose formation. So they should be able to obviously out missile the enemy. We've then got our spearmen just behind them, again looking great. I love the like ultra long spears on them. They look amazing. Then we obviously have our pikemen on the right flank. Probably should take them out of pike formation. No need to get tired this early on. And then we have a contingent of swordsmen to support this side. The swords looking really good. And then finally the cavalry as well. So yeah, I'm very happy with this army. Really, really happy with how the army is set up. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to like try and come in at like an angle like this. I'm going to run everyone as well besides the cavalry. I kind of want to come in at an angle, so I've got my flank a bit more protected. Yeah, let's do something like that. It does seem like they are turning, though, so... yeah, their cavalry's being a bit aggressive. So let's just bring back our missiles. Stick them into, like, this slot right here. We'll see what they get up to here. Hopefully our infantry can hold this. Let's actually move our cavalry to fight, because I think they're just going to come colliding into our infantry here. So let's just move our cavalry to scout them. There we go. Yeah, let's just collide into them. We're forming up just in time. The horses will hopefully catch them in the woods. I think our cavalry is a little bit lighter, so... Yeah, there you go. Perfect. We caught that. It's always pretty slow catching cavalry, but it's fine. Let's also get all of our archers. Obviously, we'll start focusing down their missiles. We'll get our general back as well. Javelins can hold fire now as well. Don't want to waste their javelins. Our cavalry should be more than capable enough to kill this. And we can even push forward a unit of knights. I'm going to come around and surround them, though. So that should be fine. Archers, what the hell are you doing? We can obviously also send our cavalry around this flank as well to start getting ready to hit them. Holy crap, their archers are slaughtering mine. Testudo, boys. Oh my god, how are their range doing so much damage? Don't quite understand that. That's insane. Archers, how can you not shoot them? They're in range. Literally just shoot. Okay. Yeah, I can't believe how much damage their lines were doing against mine. Oh, well, the Testudo obviously saved us a lot. What the hell are you guys doing? Oh, God, I hate missiles in this game. And look at that. My cavalry actually ended up losing. Okay. That's fine, then. Throw your javelins. Throw your javelins into that. Kill their horses. And my cavalry did not fare well. We get some swords around. Okay, our cavalry can move in now. That's fine. Our missiles are shooting theirs, which is all good. The javelins should be doing a good damage. I guess we'll stick everyone on skirmish mode. And we'll stick these guys in a mobile Testudo as well. Okay, our front line should be doing much better. And with our cavalry coming around as well, that'll be fine. So we'll go kill their missiles, hunt them down. Swordsmen will get around the flank. Nah, missile, like, just, oh my god, please add in a guard mode. 12-12. Please. Okay, they've got so many missiles out here, though. We do need to be careful. And just shoot these horses if you can, boys. We'll pop a nice little rally down here. Help out the men. I'm pretty surprised at how poorly my men are doing, though, here. I definitely was expecting a little bit more from my, from my lines, but not the end of the world. There's some javelins out here to help out. You guys continue just to fire at the enemy and just continue to hammer their general. What I might do as well is I might bring around some more men. I definitely underestimated how strong these enemy sergeants were. We need to hurry up and cut through these archers as well. Let's get a unit of cavalry out and we'll bring it around and help out. Javelins, your only job is to kill that cavalry, please. Your job is to shoot their missiles. Nice, we're routing some archers now, which is great. What we can actually start to do as well is bring around some of that. I want to really try and break this unit, though, if I can. Open up this entire flank, but we haven't actually killed a single one of their units yet. But let's just come colliding in there. That cavalry is very close to going down. And the javelins should have a field day as well. Let's actually bring back this cavalry. I'd really need to hit some of their missiles. Let's just queue him up a little bit. No, this way, please. Like, go here and then go here. That's perfect and run. The pikemen are just going to get stuck in, trying for like a break or something here. And we'll break these guys out of defensive Testudo and move them in. Archers continue to hit that. General coming back around. Cavalry's having a great time against their missiles, but everything else is a little bit scary. If this unit right here is just... This unit right here has lost one man. Hopefully our general can do something about that. Push them onto the pikes, boys. And then pull out of there after the charge. Yeah, that definitely helped out a lot more. Cavalry's killed another unit. Perfect. Keep on going, please. Killing a lot of their missiles is huge, right? But I'm taking so much missile fire. They just have so many missiles. Look at all of that. Yeah, that's dangerous, man. It's going for another charge against these guys. Again, continue to break them. So maybe over here is a smarter move. We've killed a lot of their missiles now, so just keep on chasing their units. Maybe come back to help out. So you keep on fighting that. And then we'll bring back some cavalry here. Because we need to try and cut our way through their front line, which seems like it's really holding effectively. Like, much more surprisingly than I thought it would. Beautiful charge, though. Do we need to pop a rally? You can probably save this rally. Yes, perfect. Come on, break them. Break them, boys. That's exactly what we needed. Wonderful cavalry charges there. We lost our their cavalry seems to just completely outmatch mine. Okay. Probably want to try and pursue them as well, as best as I can. There's our general as well. General's in here as well. Okay. Yeah, cool. I want to probably pursue them so they don't just come back from routing. Okay, this battle's looking okay for us. A lot of archer fire going into these guys as well. As you can see, my sword infantry have just come back, so I want to try and see these guys off as best as I can. And obviously we want to reinforce this fight quickly as well. Because this flank does seem like it's kind of breaking a little bit. So yeah, nice air scene off now. Perfect. Some of them are just routing though down to the sheer amount of their missiles. Can we move in spear wall? Okay, we've smashed into here with our general now. Breaking that is big. Then freed up another 2 units of infantry, which is something we are very much struggling with. There's 1 unit here. Maybe a cavalry charge would be good. Boys, literally just get stuck in. Scare off their missiles as best as you can. Yeah, maybe like a cavalry charge into the back of these spears, because we need to break them, obviously. Get our general over here as well. I'm really liking the battle lengths of these battles, though. I feel like they're a bit longer than usual. There you go. Our general gets stuck in there. It means our missiles can now change to hitting their missiles. Get your asses over here quickly. It's really going to come down to, like, missiles hitting missiles. Like, seriously, this is what it's going to come down to. Because all my infantry is, like, breaking. We have 2 units of cavalry left. We need to be very careful with it. As you can see, they mainly just have infantry left. And this cavalry is going to have to come up clutch with our general's going to have to go in for like an amazing charge. We have nothing left around the backs. Wow, this is a really good battle to kick this bad boy off. Their men are doing so much damage. Okay, cavalry needs to come in and get a big strike off on them. Same with my generals. My general is taking so much damage. But their men are like so low as well, right? Charge! Go, go, go! We need to get like some huge hits off here. I might even have to send in some... Nice, we broke their front line here, okay. That's good. They've just got missiles left, which should be easy to break. Pursue them. Do not give them a moment. Because that general unit could probably kill everything I have. Probably all of you archers change focus onto that general. And just pursue them. I need to get onto all of these missiles and break them. Get off of skirmish mode. You guys engage that. My general is stuck in... You in range? Probably need to get in range of this. Just shoot that general, please. And we need to break their missiles, like, now. Man, what an insane battle this has been. Kill his general. Kill the general. Quickly, we'll rally. No, the arch. Can we get it back from routing? I doubt it. Our archers, man. Can we get this unit back from routing, I wonder? Maybe. Sooner the better, right? Because right now we're busy just chasing their missiles, which is obviously not going to go well for us. And we're busy fighting their bow militia, which refuses to break. I'm hoping we're not getting any friendly fire in here. Yeah, our general's probably going to die soon. Our swords are just like... we'll go into mobile testudo, but they're basically just here to die. Because what are we going to do against that? Oh, we're close to breaking this. Yeah, if we could break this, that'd be huge. Maybe some fire arrows would be enough to tip this over. I just don't want to rout my own men. Okay, you guys being immobile testudo will be huge. But look, yeah, I mean, this unit is basically going to its death. Nice, breaking. Maybe you guys just go and leave him there. Nice, general dying should be enough, I think. Routed their infantry there. No, our general has died. The king is dead. No. That is really bad. What an insane battle this is. Definitely kill these units right here. We want to kill his general at all costs. Okay, so this is what we have left and that's what they have left. I can't believe my general was dead. The king is dead. The emperor himself. I've done a poor job. We're going to lose formation as well now. A little bit of cavalry left. That's like literally it. Just form up, boys. One last stand. I guess we'll have to do something with this unit as well. Just try and bring them down. Yeah, this is just literally an archer off now. Who can do the most damage to one another? I mean, probably getting into melee wouldn't be a bad idea for me. Because if we can get into melee, this unit probably does a lot of damage. That's obviously exactly what we are moving forward. So you guys continue to shoot that. You guys shoot that unit. Okay, I think we're going to win, but only just. Oh, what an insane first battle, man. I definitely probably could have played that better. But holy crap, that was crazy. That was a battle to the bitter end. And I can't believe our emperor gave his life to conquer a measly city on the coast of the Byzantine lands of Constantinople. So we lost 1,800. Yeah, my infantry definitely didn't do as well as I thought, but maybe their infantry was just a lot better than I thought. And it was a good length of the battle as well. 15 minutes, I'm very happy with that. Not happy with losing my general, though. That sucks a ton. But his brother will take over. Yeah, I can't believe the emperor died. Oh, I'm so bad. That's embarrassing. It really is generally embarrassing to lose the emperor on our first turn. First battle. But he had to go in. I overestimated my forces. I should have brought in the cataphracts. And yeah, we learned a brutal lesson this day. But oh, what's this? Oh, this is about the crusade. Yeah. Manuel can jump in. Actually, this guy. Whoever has the highest leadership, actually. Yeah, you have the most loyalty. So the Pope has called a crusade. This is the cool cutscene I was talking about. And it would be amazing if one day they could get this voice acted. I think that'd be awesome. Having, like, officially Devon or someone like that doing the voiceover for this. It would be amazing. Now, obviously, this isn't really much to do with us at all, because we're Orthodox. But it's still interesting. It means a lot of Catholic forces will be brought to the east, which, you know, might end up affecting us. So we'll have to see how that does affect the world. So yeah, unfortunately, our general has now died. What was that event? That was a cool Catholic event, right? So succession, Michael has gone over. We've got a new heir as well. Gained some abilities. Good tax. Oh, is that a governor? Yeah, that's awesome. The tax here it's been jumped up. Ruled settlement, development. Nice. We got bureaucracy, which is going to give us a bit more cheaper civic buildings. Jerusalem's declared war and joined the crusade. Twice, actually. So that's all good. Okay, so we've got a new tech. But anything that gives us public order would be amazing. But I don't think there is anything that gives me just flat public order. Obviously, there's buildings, but we don't necessarily need buildings. So, I mean, there's no point getting... Oh, that's actually not bad, but we don't have access to navies yet. Let's just do some military tech then. No reason not to. So yeah, unfortunately, this army, the Emperor is dead. But his brother has taken over. Theodorus, I can't believe I got you dead. I got you dead, got you killed. I am a fool. I am a fool. But Michael will take over. I guess we will seek him a wife at some point. Yeah, let's get him a wife. Hopefully he can find one. I mean, our forces will successfully take the city now. But, I mean, at what cost? At what cost, indeed? I think it would be cool if they added in some, like, events as well at some point. That basically when your general dies, or when your leader, your king, your emperor, whatever, dies, you get, like, kind of... Maybe it's like a roll of a dice. It could go either way. Like, people could mourn him and celebrate him, so you get loads of public order. Or it could be like a huge hit to your empire. You know, everyone's really distraught and unhappy because he's dead. Some events like that could be quite cool. We'll just occupy the city. No need to do anything else. You know, taking the city is great. The Venetians do have an army here. A little bit scary. I think, though, Rhodes has a very nice garrison. This is a little bit less of a garrison, but we do have pikes. So I'm generally not that scared if they throw anything at us. And what I want to do here is I want to build a marketplace. Yeah, fairground that then develops into a marketplace later on. Yeah, because it gives you a lot of money from commerce. And as I said, I want this to be a good commerce port. So obviously, especially with the olive orchards as well here, giving me some industry and stuff like that. So yeah, this is going to definitely be a city that I develop in. And this army can always come down and reinforce if we're under any strain whatsoever. I guess maybe we'll build like a church here. Oh, we don't have any money. Next turn we'll probably build a church here, or in a couple turns we'll probably build a church. Yeah, let's do that. So this army or this general leveled up. Yeah, I think this general did level up, which is quite funny considering he didn't actually win a battle. Yeah, nice. And we shouldn't actually have to convert any of this land because we are Orthodox as well, so that should be all good. Okay. Oh, Jerusalem's coming in as well. I really hope the AI doesn't just sail at me constantly 24/7. Because, I mean, realistically, it's quite silly they declared war on me so early on. At least Venice. Jerusalem I can kind of see, but maybe Venice did historically have some issues. So all our governors leveled up. We'll just basically get the public order authority in everyone. Or we'll get the research rate for sure there, but everywhere else we'll get boost up our authority because it just gives so much public order. And as you can see, the cities do benefit massively from that. So our main army definitely needs to replenish, rebuild, and we'll go from there. We also, now that we have 5, we have like a lot. I mean a lot of forts everywhere. But I kind of like the idea of Rhodes being like an island fortress. I like the idea of having forts along the borders with the factions I'm at war with, right? It all makes sense. It's just obviously it's going to cuck us pretty heavily when it comes to money. Nice, he married. That's perfect. Because we did actually lose a bit of our power as well. So what is she? She is a domestic goddess. Yes. Oh, yes, cream. Question mark? But, I mean, she gives some good zeal to the king, so I'll take it. And he's currently the governor as well. I might want to eventually change him to be more of a military man. Because at the moment he's governing Nicaea. Maybe we'll get him to govern Constantinople when we take it, if we take it. I mean, obviously we're going to take it, but... so we have a general, so we want to stick him in these Stratios positions, because they give recruitment cost reduction. Leon is a governor, so he wants to go into these positions. Gives public order. You already are a position holder. My brother, I can't put in quite yet. You're a governor. And then you can't go in yet. So we should have this governor position completely filled, which is going to give great bonuses throughout the empire to the cities that they're governing. Fairground is being built. Next term, we'll be able to get a temple going, an Orthodox temple, which again should help out with public order slightly. Maybe we don't need it, though. I mean, I think maybe we do. Because, I mean, religious differences only just kicking in, but having some stuff there is going to be useful. Wow. Let's move off the border now. We'll move down into the city. It'll help with public order. Yeah, oh, that's a huge boost to public order. And it will kind of cock block this Jerusalem army if we do need to go to the 10,000 suns. The 1,000 suns. Oh, this is for 10,000. I've been playing too much Warhammer 40k. Our priest leveled up as well, so we'll see what he has. Probably just authority. Chance of being wounded isn't bad. Oh god, his conning is awful. Oh god, yeah, his cunning is appalling. Holy crap. But whatever. Can we recruit some more men? We can't actually recruit any men from here. Oh, it is a different religion. Okay. It's pretty cheap though, so I guess we do want to do this as quickly as possible. So let's just do that. We do, I mean, obviously we want to build that church in Rhodes as quickly as possible, but we just don't have the cash right now. I think I'd rather have that city upgraded than not. So we'll see what Jerusalem do. Just going to fortify on my land. As long as they're not raiding me, they can kind of stay there all they want. Venice is probably going to land, but again, because I know Venice historically did have a lot of ambitions out here. So we'll have to see what they get up to. Oh, and the Mongol Empire has come. The Mongol invasion. So we'll have to look to the north to see what goes down there. Yeah, very interesting indeed. We also got a nice population surplus as well. Yeah, it does seem like cities do grow very quickly. I'm kind of a fan of them not growing as quickly. Because what? How many turns are we in? We're only like 8 turns in, and a lot of my like larger cities are already growing. But you know, maybe that's just how the obviously that's just maybe the balancing they've struck. And stuff like this can stuff that is very much personal preference can always get changed by sub mods and stuff as well. Which is now the mod's out, people will start to make sub mods. 4 turns per year. They'll make mods like slower growth, more population, etc. So yeah, we can obviously expect a lot more. Let's get just some more malicious spearmen in this army. Just buff it up a little bit in case Jerusalem does try anything. The Venetians might attack me here, but we've got a level 2, so we've got a large city here. So, again, not really something that scares me. We're fine there. The army is almost ready to go forward, and I think that is where we're going to end today's episode, guys. It is winter, perfect time to end. So, next episode, we either deal with the Venetians and the men from Jerusalem and then march on Constantinople, but I imagine the city has not a great garrison, actually. The garrison's not that good, but maybe they'll have some more armies elsewhere. I mean, they only have 2 more cities, so maybe next episode we'll be able to form the Byzantine Empire. We'll give it our best shot. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, drop a like and a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.